Well, better late than never, right? Uh, it's well, today is today's feature is Cliffhanger with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Uh, Great, that's just what I want to hear of myself, playing to myself, back to myself. Uh, all right, the link is posted for the watch along. If you're just here for the first time, we can't actually show these on YouTube. You know, the copyright law. Uh, we don't have Daddy Warbucks money to have these things to play. So we're going to load up the screening room and we'll get started right along. Outstanding. All right. So yeah, this is a classic, and we're just getting a sequel with a full-on Sylvester Stallone. So that'd be definitely interesting to say the least. Hey, deleted scenes. Last call with Tr- Troy Pacelli. Connie, what's up? Good to see you as always. All right, so what is 105? So, and deleted will be along 1993. So, yeah. All right, we'll just get ready. Start the film. Without further ado, I give you a cliffhanger. And if it works, come on. Come on, man. Good to see you, words and pictures. Directed by Rennie Harlan. First shots are quite amazing, to say the least. That is Sylvester Stallone doing that full stunts. Many shots. Who here's afraid? Who who's afraid of heights? Hmm. So if you're following you at home, your uh, timestamp is 4:58, just at the 5 minute mark. Actually, you missed the TriStar opening, yeah, Troy. Produced by Alan Marshall and Rennie Harlan. Yeah, 30-year-old. It's 30. Yep, definitely. And you fell for it, right? Ah, deleted is here. Welcome, deleted. Welcome.
Hello, Bill.
Timestamp is 7:46.
All right.
Would be almost 7 years later where This scene was spoofed by none other than uh, the man with all the funny faces.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That was Ace Ventura when nature calls.
yeah,
I believe did that. Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm with our pal Michelle here. I ain't going up there. No. I do not care who any of you are trying to impress. And of course, the clip fails. And my worst nightmare.
Now that's a catch. You figure her weight to be about 100 and maybe 5 pounds.
Mm.
It's a lot. She's the one who was panicking.
Well, yeah. So, which movie do you think she has the shorter amount of screen time in, this or Outbreak?
Well, she's got a lot of different. She's got like I think 2 different roles in Outbreak.
All righty. Now that we are synced up, um, I have the movie up on my big screen here. This is my
Yeah,
4K physical copy out now. Looks and sounds pretty
cool.
damn good. So if you have the
I
check
bet.
it out. I want to take the time now to say hello to everybody in the chat now that I'm just joining. Connie Cleary, Last Call with Troy Pacelli, Lady V Elements, and Words and Pictures. Michael Rooker with hair. Yeah, yeah. He did at one point have hair. Yeah.
I think that guy was in Point Break too.
Um,
One of those kids.
yeah, I think so. You have our two Beavis and Butthead extreme sports guys here.
Yeah. They're into base jumping. That's the art of jumping off cliffs and such.
They're kind of the comic relief of the film. Actually, everybody kind of gets a funny line here and there.
Yeah. Sylvester's what, 75 now or 76?
Somewhere in that range, yeah.
So this was 30 years ago.
Yeah, Hal, you dickweed.
Yeah. She could barely climb, but yet she made it to the summit.
Yep. And he's probably still fit enough to do his climbing things, I bet. Yeah, he's certainly still game for it. You know, as much as I love all those old 80s action heroes, you know, I mean, I grew up watching their movies. I would be, I'm a little worried about them, breaking a hip or something. It's like, you no longer have to do this. It is okay to retire or direct, one or the other. On a very special episode of Northern Exposure. At least he came back in the first place. Well, at least the dog likes them.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right there. All right, so we are back to the Treasury plane. Being watched over by our quote-unquote FBI man who is hitching a ride. Or is he? Stay tuned, kids. Bruce McGill, he's still around. He was in the first season of Reacher.
Right here. Not newsflash, and not a very good one. At least he was tempting to.
Oops, there's no trouble. You're right.
Money makes you do the weirdest things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got handed to them. This was groundbreaking in film when they pulled these stunts off and came up with this. That is a lot of C4. Wait, there's
Ow,
one
my wallet.
still alive.
The tenacity of this guy Matheson. Yeah, he didn't go down easy, did he?
No.
He takes out, well, two directly, technically three, because he's causing their plane to crash as well. So, yeah. And there goes the money. Which all appear to be falling in the same general area, but that's not where they end up. It's funny.
Yeah, gravity tends to work in a unique way.
Yeah. Well, if you get trapped up there, you can eat him first.
Yeah, then it's the movie Alive.
Barbecue treasury agent. Mm. But this movie was nominated for visual effects, and just very little CGI in it. There's a lot of practical effects, miniatures, forced perspective.
John Lithgow's protagonist is right good. He plays the villain well.
Right. Well, everybody who plays a villain in this movie pretty much played their share. The one who's kind of out of character, out of her usual character, is Caroline Goodall plays Crystal. And of course, she was in Schindler's List and Disclosure. Usually, dramas.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing her in an action movie was it was an interesting change of pace. No. You'll be surrounded by people who will go, "You're in Rhinestone, right?" No. He looks just like that guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great series.
We were racing. You lost.
It's been over a year. You gotta forgive me for it. Jeez.
Now you said it. I was saving the comment. Maybe the big and ask for help. Yeah.
If you're paying attention to the score, a lot of similarities to Predator. Has James Horner did this score?
Did he?
I think so.
Well, Alan Silvestri did Predator, and Trevor Jones did this movie. Yeah. But the score is very Horner-like in places that I wonder if he was involved in some way with this.
Yeah, that overture was quite reminiscent of Predator. It's their job.
Well, you were captured fairly quickly. Who are you, and what exactly have you done with Sylvester Stallone and Michael Rooker? I am disappointed. All right, jeez, calm down.
Too late.
Jeez. When no witnesses become, we don't really give a damn if we have witnesses.
What's up, Cody Guy? Good to see you.
It's Yondu. Yes, it is. It's also Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, so let's not spook this guy. You know, I've never actually seen that.
You haven't? Wow.
No, never.
It's
I kind of wussed
classic.
out on it. Yeah, I've never. I mean, I know the pretty much the bullet points, but I've never seen the movie. Actually, the first time I ever saw Michael Rooker was on a TV show called Gideon Oliver, and it was a Lou Gossett Jr. series. Didn't last long, unfortunately, but it was one of those deals where it was kind of like they did it as like a movie of the week, and they had like 3 or 4 different detective series, and one would be on the one week, and then one would be on the other. It's kind of like that, and he's in the pilot episode, and it's all about this cult that's killing people, and he's the cop on the case. And spoiler alert for like a 35-year-old show, he does not survive the pilot. They get him, but no, actually, it's a funny thing. No. These guys are not going to kill you. I want to kill you. They don't get to kill you.
I'm sure he was quite cold when he filmed this. But look at him, and he's pretty ripped.
All right. Little thing we've come up with here on action theater is, of course, the carnage count. And I've been a little remiss over the first part of the show. So let's go over it. So far, we've already lost 3 of the villains. We have Matheson, who's been killed, the pilot, plus Bruce McGill and the other guy. And that makes the count 7 so far. And yes, Frank is played by Ralph Waite, who, of course, is recognizable from the classic television series The Waltons.
Yeah.
And as
Now, those bills notes were $1,000 bills. They weren't hundreds. So
Mhm.
I've never seen. I don't think $1,000 bills exist in their currency, or if they ever did.
Oh, they do. We just don't get to see them.
Yeah. Avalanche. Idiot.
Hmm.
Bye bye money.
And exit Mr. Heldon. Who unfortunately did not pack his parachute.
That was one expensive avalanche.
Somewhere out there. Sorry. Aw.
I'll start singing Daisy, Daisy. Give your answer.
Yeah.
So does yes. Mm. Is this the Griswold family Christmas tree?
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to a week. Oh, okay. Quiet Patty Delmar, played by Craig Fairbrass, is known and decided upon for a series of British brutal, violent comedy action films, Rise of the Foot Soldier. Yes. And those movies are also available on VOD here.
Cool.
Mhm.
He made a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman?
And he may be blinded for life. If he is, can we get a dog? And that will be my last Cosby Show reference. Thank you and good night. Dude, I'm not a buggy board. What are you doing?
Into the AC void he goes.
Sad, really? Really? No. Gravity's a bitch.
Hey! Yes, it does contra force, and you use $1,000 bills. Hey, melted copper. Good to see you. At least one of the Beavis and Butthead made it. Our timestamp is 103:14. Oh, we lost deleted. Bats. Rabies! Rabies! Welcome back.
And I had my best joke ready. Oh, well, missed opportunity. Um,
Rabies! Rabies! Hello, Lady Mist.
Hello, Lady Mist.
Uh-oh. The wolves are out to get him. Stay away from Butthead.
This guy is not a very nice person.
No. It's okay. He's got a date with a stalagmite.
Whoops.
Now that's a workout. Told you he had a hot date with a stalagmite. Well, it's kind of y'all what you got. Oh, little bit of redemption here. Damn it. Why'd you have to go shoot Frank?
Pistol, check the chopper. Let's go.
Oh,
Whoops!
yeah. Damn
Yeah.
tripwire. Indeed, words.
Yeah. Sacrifice. Blammo.
That's pretty primitive right there. An old metal ladder up the side of the mountain. Yes, words.
It's still very much an 80s mentality. Yeah.
Yeah, but only Americans call it soccer. You should be calling it football.
And there goes the knee again. Season's over, asshole.
Nice. It was a good line.
Mhm.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit. Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Keeps going and going.
Stop saying my name.
FKH Sheed, 2005. Tim, good to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's useless right now.
And the trailer shot, and okay.
Ooh, ouch. Nope, not Frank.
Haha, I am saved. Shit. You know,
The gun that Quillen has is a Desert Eagle.
mhm. By the way, there's sort of a way they can do that with the planes, like they did at the beginning. It's very dangerous. Things never been tried with people. No, I wouldn't try it. Nope.
Hey, boy, 93 Sylvester spent a lot of time on ice. He got frozen for the Demolition Man, which was also in 93. Oh, there's two of you.
And hello, emotionally unstable amphibian.
Hello, emotional unstable.
Whoops. Sorry about the hearing, darling. That didn't hurt.
Yep.
Which is all he wanted to do in the first place.
Mhm.
No, wait, I got that wrong.
Oh, that is the cliffhanger. Classic. Final cards count 17.
Yep.
I believe this was mostly filmed in Canada, doubling as Rocky Mountains. You're welcome, Lady Mist. I think next week we'll do an Arnold Schwarzenegger film. How does True Lies strike you?
I like it. All right.
Good, because that's what we got. True Lies next week.
All right. We shall consult the scrolls. And of course, by scrolls, I mean IMDb Pro. Cliffhanger's release date was May 28th, 1993. It was budgeted at $70 million and made $255 million worldwide. All right. There were 14 filming locations. Colorado, in Italy, mostly in Colorado and Italy. Marmolada, Dolomites, Veneto, Italy. The glacier seen in the distance during the footbridge scene was shot on Monte Aguazoy, I guess. Sorry. You know, the Vajale Towers, Dolomites, Italy, where Sarah's death scene was filmed. A number of other Italian towns that I am not going to pronounce in Italy. That was the set for Gabe and Jesse's house. Yeah, it was mostly Italy. And Durango, Colorado.
Durango's pretty.
Mhm.
Been there.
The Denver Mint was also in Italy. It was in Rome. And
What?
and
They
the
moved the mint to Rome.
the hijacking was done over the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, and all of the aerial photography is Colorado, but everything else was Italy. Words and Pictures is asking how much it was to make. Let me scroll back. $70 million. And Old Henry, which we watched last Sunday, was 1.5. Yes. All right. Here's some trivia. Set in Colorado, but filmed in the Cortina d'Ampezzo Dolomites Mountains because of just spectacular similarities to the Colorado Rockies. The production paid 80 million lira to enter all mountain areas. 31 well-known climbers were signed up, including Ron Koch and Wolfgang Gulich. Gulich performed many of the film stunts. He was Stallone's stunt double for the crazy shit that the studio wouldn't let Sly do.
Yeah.
So, to demonstrate his faith in the safety equipment, director Rennie Harlan put on a harness and flung himself out on a cable over a cliff. Electrical storms hit during filming, knocking down 5 crew members. Climber Earl Wiggins was hit 3 times, but only slightly injured. During a later storm, crew members had fun taking pictures of each other with their hair standing on end, while the climbers pointed out the wisdom of evacuating. One of the buckles on the horse's bridle is a piece of climbing equipment.
Yeah.
The credits include a message that explains the black diamond harness used in the opening scene was specifically modified so that it would fail. That way we don't want to get sued, man.
Yeah. And this is getting a sequel, folks.
Yes, it is. And we're going to get to that momentarily. Here's an interesting bit of casting news. Christopher Walken was originally cast to play Quaylen, but he backed out at the last minute, and John Lithgow was cast. Rennie Harlan initially turned down the opportunity to direct, as he, and I quote, didn't want to make another Die Hard 2. In the original cut shown to test audiences, there was a 40-foot jump from one cliff to another that Gabriel Walker, Stallone, performs. This scene appears in the theatrical trailers to the film. It was cut because the test audiences laughed out loud when they saw it and thought it was totally impossible. The clip of the jump was redone and used for a shorter jump off a cliff near the end of the film, using computer graphics and special effects. A large cliff jump was later done in Vertical Limit, another movie around mountain climbing. The stuffed puppy that falls off of the cliff in the opening scene was not scripted, but added at the last minute. Rennie Harlan liked the dog so much he bought it so the audience would have a clear idea of what would happen and how horrific the fall was. In the Cave of Bats scene, the bats seen on screen were added in post-production as a visual effect. Real bats were brought in to fill the cave, but Sylvester Stallone and Janine Turner were too afraid to shoot the scenes with live bats.
That's understandable.
Mm-hmm. TriStar Pictures and Carico Pictures planned a sequel in 1994 called The Dam, which was described as Die Hard in a Dam, and would have Sylvester Stallone's character from this movie fighting terrorists who took over Hoover Dam, but it never went beyond the developmental stage. Stallone tried to resurrect the project again in 2008, but it never happened. Now, as we know, Cliffhanger 2 is now in pre-production. And this is updated as of December 22nd, 2022. Gabe Walker and his daughter have a mountaineering company in the Italian Alps. A tragedy strikes, so Gabe and his daughter must deal with and overcome the tragedy, and some bad guys appear, and all hell breaks loose. Essentially the plot of this film. But the interesting thing here is the director, the credited director is Jean-Francois Richet. And if that name is familiar, he directed the movie Plane with Gerard Butler that came out last year. He did the remake for Assault on Precinct 13 with Ethan Hawke and Lawrence Fishburne, and Bloodfather with Mel Gibson. Yeah. So just a little bit of trivia for everybody there at the end of the movie. But yeah, it looks like a sequel is happening, or at least it was, or at least certainly was happening pre-strike.
Well, we'll have to keep our eyes out for trailer. Sure, we'll find out more. Yeah, so next week we'll come back here, same time, same simulcast channels, and do Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis in True Lies, classic 1994 film. And
I did not run away. I was here. I didn't miss anything.
Of course, we got Western Cinema on Sunday with the Magnificent Seven trilogy closer. Just but the Magnificent Ride, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm. From 1972, starring Lee Van Cleef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What you got going on?
All right. Well, this week, of course, later on tonight at approximately 11:30, give or take a few minutes, will be my weekend update show, which I use to touch base with my subscribers. I am currently up to 312 as of today, so I'm really happy about that. So
Nice.
there will be a 300 subscriber celebration show coming soon. Stay tuned to my community page for details. I am also going to be the guest tomorrow night on Troy Pacelli's channel for Friday Night Last Call. I, of course, will be joining you, Bill, Saturday night for after hours karaoke.
Okay.
And then, of course, Sunday, as we said, Western Cinema presents The Magnificent Seven Ride from 1972, Lee Van Cleef. Let's see. Later on that night will be my show, Unscripted, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. That's the lead into Geeky Geezers over on Aged Boomers channel, 9 p.m. And after that, get yourself a beverage and a snack. Head back on over to my channel for The Other Side of Midnight. And this week's guests, the Pop Talk Gang, is going to join me over on my channel. I was on the show yesterday. So Pacific 414, Baron Ormantag, and Cash Money 007 are going to be my guests. So
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm going to hang out and talk about the events of the day. And then, of course, let's see. That leads to Tuesday. We'll be live from Sparkwood and 21. It's a show that I co-host with Troy Pacelli, Netters Network, and Aged Boomer. And it is a retrospective of the Twin Peaks television series. And we're going to be watching episode 3. It's 3 or 4. Episode either 3 or 4 of season 2. So stay tuned for that.
Cool.
And of course, I've got some movie reviews on the way. Bill and I have some irons in the fire.
Indeed.
And I am in the planning stages of doing a 10 best movies of 2023, 10 worst of 2023, and a most anticipated of 2024 video. So stay tuned.
Oh, excellent. Well, as always, boys and girls, remember to be excellent to each other and party on.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you around the tube.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you didn't mean it. You can go now or say what you were going to say.
All right. Okay. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thank you to everybody who joined in the simulcast, both on Bill's channel and mine. Seeing a lot of friends in the chat, of course. Words and Pictures, who is always here for every show. Lady Miss, Lady V, Connie, Melted Copper, Troy was here earlier, Tim is here, Cody
Mhm.
Guy, and everybody who, of course, was lurking in the background, which is totally fine. You don't have to engage with the chat as long as you
Yeah.
enjoyed the show. Thank you to everyone who joined us on Cosme. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hit the like, share the streams.
Yeah.
And from HQ and our second home office in Arizona, good night, take care, stay strong, because this is how we win.
Absolutely. See you around the tube, folks. You're great. Bye.